Well, what do we see? He actually repeated the same glorious flowering, even this year. Flowers normally appears at this time of the year, so that's correct. A little bit later, a few weeks the last time, but still, it might have been due to the lower temperatures I had here. So it delayed the blooming a bit. I even repotted him and divided him. A couple of canes, 2 or 3 canes division I had to remove from the backside in order to get it down there. I wouldn't want a larger part in this, so I gave away to a guy at the society who liked its flowers. So yeah, so now he's got it as well, I hope. Anyway, the repotting and the dividing didn't disturb him all that much, as I was afraid it would have. So it's just as good blooming as last year, and its regimes are branching out. It wasn't visible for starters when the spike developed, so yeah. It's deliciously scented as well. She's really worthwhile. I had it for some years now and got it from Orchids, Netherlands. Netherlands. Really long regimes. Kind of dense spikes as well. Loads of flowers. Closely arranged. I think this is so gorgeous. And its flower spikes are produced, and they're really fat, so you may easily confuse them with another new growth, but it's not. Kind of, you learn after time to distinguish what's what. So yeah, and here's another one, a little bit smaller, but still, it's able to branch out, as you can see, up there. Yeah, I think this plant is going to follow me throughout my career. Yeah, I love it. Stamfordianum, Epidendrum Stamfordianum. Phalaenopsis tying shin fly eagle. Now that's one's turn to be in the spotlight. Well, there are times like these when you start to plan on buying some more Phalaenopsis. First, it started out with this one. It wasn't really as picture described. Should have had every other sepal and petal. Should have been lighter in color, such as this one. So I'm not sure if this one has ever flowered before, this particular plant. So maybe its first blooming isn't really its best. Yeah. So let's hope for maybe the second one will show the better pattern. But the best part with this one is that it's fragrant, so it's always nice to have a fragrant one. Yeah, a really delicious scent as well. So I'm quite pleased. So there's going to be a few more phals for me. Overall, it's a really good plant, I think, from Orchid Garden. Yeah. Bark and pumice. Well, Schilleriana, tongue-bending name. It's just as pretty as always. Not so evenly colored as my previous one was, but maybe it's this one's first flowering, so I'm not sure. You can see the lovely gap. And this shade of pink I really love. But yeah, if I'm able to wish for something, I would like its edges to be more evenly pink, but You cannot win them all, can you? It's still a very lovely plant. And I've seen the ones available for the moment, at least here in this country. Doesn't carry that good of a leaf set, mottled leaf set, so at least I am after a really good mottled leaf set. And not some dull with small sized spots. I mean, you can get that one as well nowadays, so I'm happy. And she's even capable of branching. This species is. So maybe there will be a couple of more flowers before long after this one is finished, I believe. But I'm not unsatisfied. It's going to be a better and better blooming after time. And only today I discovered this pretty little thing. Phalaenopsis violacea. Can you see the little thingy? The little spike down there. From the orchid show in Lund. Look at her root system. It's smashing, really. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to see her flowers. Yeah, and specifically good colored flowers. I hope this one will carry. I expect this one to carry. Yeah, that's the right word. Cross our fingers that Spike will make it. This is my Recharra Francis Fox. Nowadays called Myrmecatavola Francis Fox. I got two of them. One called Sunspots as well in my living room, but she's a bit smaller. Still flowering size. It was supposed to be. And this one is growing rapidly. Only the other day was the first time I saw it. Was up here. She's gone through a lot. Scale and spider mites and other stuff. She's been transitioned into semi-hydro from moss and bark mixture. But she's doing swell. She hasn't been doing this great for a long time, yeah. Look at the root system now. She's really, really adapted. Too bad she's outgrowing her pot now. And I need to move her in a way without disturbing anything. So I'm not really entirely sure how to do it. It's not as simple as just ripping the whole lot out and just put it down and add some medium to her. Lecker to her. No. The roots, well, not all of them, but half of them will be affected by the disturbance of them. And now when she is in such a great condition and good state of growing, I don't want to disturb her. And already a little new growth coming. Now look what I see. What is this? This is mealybugs or... No, it's only calcium from the water. Yeah, for once, yeah. Goodly good. So she's gonna be in bloom in 1 month's time about, yeah. 2 years ago I made a care collab about this orchid when she was blooming for the first time ever. And I said that I was a little bit disappointed about her flowers being so orange-ish. Dullish, not so amazingly red splashing, orange-ishy, shining, yeah, you know what I mean. I wanted her to be something amazing as I saw on the internet, yeah. All the other ones had very best of flowers. Somebody told me that the very first blooming could produce a little bit less in color flowers. And the second flowering would be a little bit better. Or somebody suggested me to give her even more light. And so I did. So now let's see what happens. Well, it managed to open 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers. And with yet one more bud, which will open up. Buds were or are in good shape this year. But what puzzles me is that this year's flowers has got a deeper reddish colour than ever before. As I said, it skipped 1 year of blooming since I transitioned it into semi-hydroponics, and this one opened up today. So and we really had good sunlight, good sunshine outside, so it's been receiving good amount of light. So, yeah, light is the difference. As I said in my previous video, lack of light does loads of stuff to an orchid. This one has been out for 1 week. More orange and less red. It hasn't seen the light for, yeah, only the last couple of days we had some sunshine outside, so. But this one, these two guys, they have been seeing loads of light. So, that's the difference. They get paler with time. And with loads of sunlight, they will become more red. Unfortunately, no fragrance to her, this orchid. That is okay. It's totally fine. I can live with that, I believe. So, yeah. Goodly good. Pleased. 5 flowers. Last time it only produced 3 pale looking ones. So, this is good progress. So I didn't have to buy the second one, the sunspot, so. Yeah. Since I thought this one's flowers were a bit too pale, a bit too orange-ish for my liking, but now we're getting there. Yes. You're doing the real thing, so I am happy. One of my many attempts on the Ionocidium popcorn. I'm not sure if this is the variety Haruri. Everything cannot be the Haruri variety. Doesn't look much like the other ones I had. These guys, I'm not sure, they are taking ages to open up. And this is the only one who, which has opened up properly, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. But what we can be sure of is that there's another spike developing really fast. It wasn't here when I purchased this one 1 week ago. Almost, or I mustn't have seen it. And this one is even branching down. Why isn't this camera focusing today? This little thing, I think it's branching down there even, so it's capable of it, so. I look down there. Something new coming. Would it be another new growth, or, yeah, perhaps another new growth from the middle? That's a great thing, to give it a little bit more fullness and density. That's perfect. Good news. Just peel off a little bit of this wet stuff on its stem. Well, if it isn't the most bloom-willing plant I've got, I think, or at least Paphiopedilum genus, amongst the Paphiopedilum genus. Paphiopedilum Rosy Dawn, this hybrid cross, and this particular sample happens to be fragrant as well. Let's see now. Yeah, this spikes from this fan. I think it's a smaller fan than the one it bloomed from. It just bloomed from. Create a little bit more narrow flower, not so wide. But doesn't matter. Maybe that gives it enough strength too. Yeah. This one, on the other hand, is forming bud number 2, sequential bloomer. And this bud created a larger flower, but no sequential blooming on this one. So, yeah, it's a little bonus here for being smaller. Now with a flashlight on, maybe it's get a better view of it in a close-up. Look at the purple spots to the gap. Oh yeah, there are purple up there on the sepal as well. So, and green little dot to the flat, whatever it's called. She's kind of shiny. And one new fan here. It's going to be a good size one, it looks like. Now at least, for the time being. And this fan here. So Yeah, I think she's gonna continuously bloom for us. Psychopsis, Mariposa, 3-lip from Schwerter, still in bloom. Almost 2 years time now, so it just keeps on going. Ongoing orchid. And the bud it created in my care from a bit smaller cane growth. Yeah. It's creating another one as well. This one has been in bloom for about 1 year. No fragrance on this one, but she likes it. Such a rewarding plant. 3 lips, as you can see. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. So guys, I guess that will be all for this time, and hope you liked this little bloom spike video. I have a couple of more spikes, but I'm gonna save them for a coming video. So yeah, I hope you're doing fine and that you get loads of sunshine, as we are in this country for once. So yeah, we're really happy. It does miracles to our mood. So smile and be happy, and we should talk soon. Bye bye guys.